Like, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Henry? Are you hurt?
Probably.
You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Is that Pebbles? Did we find Pebbles? No. That's not Pebbles. Where's Pebbles? Did she die? Okay.
Is it much further?
We'll reach Suchdol shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Okay, you know, in this outfit?
Well, are you surprised? The captain here looks like the one-eyed demon of vengeance. I take to my heels myself.
Aye, us Cyclopses are good at frightening women and children. I could do without that gift.
Your eye will get better with time. You're lucky you didn't lose it altogether.
That remains to be seen.
Or not seen.
Anyway, it's not my eye that did it. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Suchdol.
He's a drunkard, and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
You always say that, and there's always trouble. How do you propose to watch a fella like that? He's mad.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Incoming.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
What is this Suchdol place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word!
Ain't gonna see ya.
And will a man of his stature see us?
We'll find out soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway.
I like
intend
Hanush.
to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
No, I doubt it. Our plans involved give message, go off, get drunk, get laid. Could we stop? I really would like to put armor on.
Long last.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
I'm guessing that's a bad sign? Sounds like a peaceful sign.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstad. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Right.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir,
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's not
Let's
so
go!
bad. Might be best we get some rest and clean up before we talk to him anyway.
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
He does not seem particularly pleased to have guests.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
God be with you.
God be with you.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotznov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Perfectly, my lord.
Excuse me, guest coming through? God. Where's the lady? Where's Catherine? Oh, got there
My
first.
apologies, but we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests. I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table is still a banquet for us. For me, at least.
Oh, God. I'm a little...
I'm just a village girl.
Oh.
I wouldn't have thought it, good wife.
Oh, you would, sir. But don't concern yourself. I don't mind it.
Okay, can I get some food as well? Because I'm starving, and that bacon's... Oh, and the wine's gone off, and... Oh, wow. Lady Jitka's kohlrabi is definitely looking a little worse for the wear. I'm going to be having some bread, and I'm going to probably... Yeah, I'm eating everything I got. Do you have anything else that I can... I've got walnuts. Come on, you gotta have some other food here. I'm starving. Sorry.
I seriously doubt that the fare you offer could offend us.
I understand. Undoubtedly, you've been through a lot.
And we've a lot more to face.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, where's Mark? Where's Mark? Where is Mark? Has anyone seen my dog? He usually finds me eventually. Gamekeeper's letter. Where would I want to pick up the gamekeeper's letter? Okay, you know what? I don't need to sit. I do not need to sit. Let's have a... What a roasted chicken. Oh, yeah, no, that. Definitely. And... cheese! Who doesn't need a bit of cheese? My energy is not that bad, so now that I've got some food in myself, hopefully I'll feel a little less lightheaded, although I still feel pretty disgusting. So, what are we, Hi. We've not really spoken, have we?
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
Ah, the journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Suchdol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil. And I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you
Nearlies
from completing
don't
that
count.
righteous deed?
Okay, so he's on our side.
Mark Vart von Aulitz.
I need a
know
bath.
that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trusky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Aulitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here.
Interesting.
You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
No, not really.
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while. At my invitation.
I'm gonna just let him finish.
Was? So he's no longer here? Thank Christ.
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Okay. I'm going to...
I can't say I'm surprised. They quarreled, did they?
Let's just say that after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
Okay, right, yeah, there's a lot going on here, not least of which is I'm really beginning to think Catherine is, well, more than she's pretending.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of Cumans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hynek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
Okay. Yeah, I get the feeling he's on our side here, but...
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say?
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
Yeah, that does sort of suggest, oh, it's divine right, but like if he's a bad king, we kill him off and everyone goes, well, that was divine, you know, will too. So, okay.
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns. For the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Yeah. I gotta ask.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go to bed yet. First of all, I definitely need to go clean up.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
Right. Okay, well, I guess we should head off.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I've told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
I saw the look you were giving me. Yeah, I get it. I probably smell. Okay. Okay. Let me just... Across the corridor and up the stairs. There's no stairs. This is a corridor, right? Corridor and... That's not upstairs. I don't think that's... Stairs. Up the corridor and up the stairs. There's a garland above the door. Nice! Little place. Okay. Oh, I tell you what. Before I do anything, I should oh, no. I was going to say I should get changed, but I'm actually thinking what I should do is bathe before I get changed. I don't want to put all my nice clothes on and then get them disgustingly dirty. Okay. Where did he say the baths?
You have a kind master, hey, doggy?
He has a relieved.
Look what I have for you.
Can you eat this manky bacon? Save the other stuff till later? How you doing? No, come here. Just, sorry. Come. No, stand still. Come here, come and say hello. Come and say hello.
Greetings to you too.
No, don't whittle.
Come here.
It's a trough for the horsey. I'm not seeing pebbles around. I know it. Pebbles? Pebble! Where's your saddle? You know, it doesn't matter. It is good to see you. You did. You took your saddle off. I almost did not recognize you for a little while. Do you want that on? I don't know. Oh, I am so relieved to see you. I want to try something. Do I have an apple? I do not have an apple. I'm going to guess you don't want a manky kohlrabi. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm going to find you something to eat right after I find the baths. Wait, I see somebody there. Hello. Hi.
Greetings to you.
Never mind. I'm just gonna go in. Hi. I would quite literally kill for a bath at the
Lord
moment.
Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir.
Maybe not literally.
I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Awesome. Now that is what I call service. You couldn't wash all my clothes, could you?
I could get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress.
I will allow. Okay, it's getting a bit late. Oh. Okay. Well, if you don't mind, though, I'm feeling a bit better, but I'm going to get better dressed. I mean, I don't mind taking my clothes off in front of you. Let's face it, pretty much seen it all at this point. Yeah, some of the items still need a bit of a clean. And that includes some of my armour, although that's not that dirty. It is still a little scuffed. I think I'm going to stay in armour. I don't know why. I just feel like I want to be ready. for anything. It's very quiet. Oh, I do have a few items I might want to... Oh, that I definitely want to transfer across to Pebbles. Wow, I've got quite a few books to read. I think I picked some of those up. In my recent nocturnal endeavours. But you know what? It's given me something to read. And I could probably... Oh, you know what? I just want to sell a lot of this stuff. I really do. Okay. Yes! It's good to see the both of you too. Before I go to bed, I'm just going to have a quick look around. Oh. Hi. There an alchemy bench around here? There is! Honestly, do I need to prepare? I don't know what it is. Something about the way Yobst looked just makes me want to be ready. I've got loads of painkiller, loads of Nighthawk. Don't think I need that. That's, yeah, a bit hit and miss, that particular brew. Embrocation, hair of the dog, Buck's blood. I could probably do with a bit more Buck's blood and maybe even a little more marigold decoction, but I've got enough to survive an emergency. Okay. But it's also a nice idea to know where the hell... Oh! Maybe this washes some of those items? Oh no, I need a laundry for that, don't I? Yeah, still a little dirty. Going to need to launder all of my clothes. Okay, and we're allowed to wander around outside here? It is getting a little late, don't want to be waiting. Sharpening wheel! Evening, gents. Actually, I've sharpened everything. It is strange. Hi!
What are you here for, friend?
I'm just, to be honest, wandering around. How's the work going?
Well, blacksmith, how's it going? Worse and worse, friend. Since Sigismund came this way, I've had so much work I hardly sleep. You know, everyone suddenly realized that the blunt, rusty weapons they have at home aren't worth shit.
But that's good. Oh, trade.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Can I just have a look at what you've got? And more importantly, how much... You don't have a lot of money. You do not have a lot of money. I've got a few things on the horse I could sell. Do you have anything that I would like? Knight's horseshoes. Already got those. I've got... Oh, do I have armorer's kits? Okay.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
I might. Sorry, I will come back. Right, the gate is closed. I will probably come back once I've had a quick check. Hey! Don't want to talk. Of course you don't. Right. Might want to just check that all my armor is... Okay, I don't think I'm going to wander around much more. At least I've got a vague idea. That's you, yes! I need to get you an apple and pamper you more. Before I do anything else, let's have a quick... Right, I'm a little low on armorer's kits. Long Gamberson? Do I really? I was going to put that on you, to be honest. And by you, I meant you. Yes. How many armorer's kits do we have on you? I normally carry a few spares. Well, you carry none. We don't have any armorer's kits. We've got 2 cobbler's kits and a marksman and a... Oh, we got 5 tailor's kits. We're good for tailor's kits, not so good on armor kits. Okay, let's just sell a few of these items and buy some armorer's kits. Yeah. Always be prepared. That's my motto. Or it probably should be. You know what? Heavy mace. Yeah, that's a bit of an improvement on mine. Okay. That would get me... Right, I would still come out on top. I'd get a new mace, and I would have a bunch of armorers kits. Honestly, though, is there anything else? Maybe I'll get another armor. I do have a few other things to sell. I just genuinely didn't think he would be buying this much stuff. That's not actually an improvement. Simple brigandine. No. Okay. No, I will just take one more armorer's kit. I'm still going to get a little. Let's do
Worried about the price?
Sure. Why not?
Didn't sound too happy, did he? No. I wanna get a little bit. That's all he's got. That's still a great deal.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
A bit lighter and a lot more armorer's kits. Not completely sure I needed all of those armorer's kits. Oh, I tell you what, let's. And that's only 2 quality, but it is still better than. At least I think it is. Probably not got as good defense, but you know what? It's got a lot more smashing power, and that is what that's for. All right, well, I got a little money and now a bunch of armorer's kit to store on Pebbles. Okay, well, I think before I go to bed, I'm going to do some reading. A few hours left. Oh, God. Seeing as I've acquired a lot of reading material. I feel weird wandering around here with all my armor on. I really just want to be ready. Yes, I do. Okay, now was there enough? Oh, there's places to sit here as well. Yeah, normally I'd just get completely undressed for bed. But again, recent events have taught me that sleeping ready to go. Wait, they head up. It's been a long day and I'm not going to think about it. No, I'm not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to drink alcohol. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drink some fine wine that's really not that fine. That is... I'm probably best off of... That is a shame. I've got schnapps and I got mead. I got some moonshine. You know what? I think that has quite a lot of energy, doesn't it? Yeah, right. Okay, let's... And we have got Florian's letter from an admirer. Who the hell's Florian? I picked these up while I was in the castle, didn't I? Okay, you know what I've got to know. Behold the dance, the body's joy, passionate and glittering. What the tongue cannot achieve, courageous steps may bring. The dance, I say, is life itself, easy, hard, or sometimes gentle, and little serves or tolerates the old, the pious, and the sensible. Okay, it's actually a little dark here. Is there somewhere to sit with better light? Like... or I could... Can I just sit with the torch out? Let's have a look. Yes, I can. I could really do with getting a candle, I feel. Or a lantern, but... And what was Florian's letter from an admirer? When you pick a rose, take care that this bold action that you dare does not bring a wound to bear. Care for the flower and sing to it secretly with words of love that caress so sweetly. That a now dead thing once slept. No, that a now dead... That was uncalled for. That a now dead thing once slept unmoving in the warmth of your heart is brightly blooming. Right. Okay. So yeah. And the recipe for... Do you want to see it in the recipe book? Lullaby potion. Didn't I already know this? Did I not already know the lullaby potion? Could have sworn I did. Probably something that one of the things that got knocked out of me when I had that fall. Okay. Ye wicked blacksmiths. Okay. I just... Okay, that really is... Is this a long book? Is this a long book? Ye wicked blacksmiths, the filthy gang. Blacksmiths, let ye pay good heed, and stoop not to dishonest deeds, which some do, caring not a jot. As sinful you regard it not, tools of wicked trade to make, unscrupulously for profit's sake. A thief comes creeping out of sight to your house in darkest night, and says, Master, rise and shine, I'll reward you well with coin. If you'll just forge secretly certain implements for me. Forge me a powerful saw that will cut even iron right through, that nothing can resist at all, whether it be big or small. And also a dagger of sharpest steel, that I can beneath my cloak conceal. Forge me 10 strong keys as well, better than any in heaven or hell, which will open any lock on earth. Blacksmith, give me my money's worth. Thus, with promise of reward, he tempts the master with honeyed words. This the blacksmith gladly hears, the thief's words music to his ears. All the tools that you may need, I shall willingly forge indeed. All that you ask I'll deliver, as long as you pay me in silver. With groschen we will fill your purse. When you bring these things to us, come to us in the deepest woods, where our merry band will await your goods. God gifted you with golden hands, but riches you'll get from a robber's band. The smith's bargain with the thief is done. Honour and conscience he has none. He'd sell his soul to anyone. Okay. Probably supposed to be learning something from that, but I tell you what I'm going to learn something from. Skull crushers. Do you really hope this book could teach you anything? What would that be? Take a stick and bash someone over the head with it. That is all. Now you're a master. Good to know. Really? I can't? Really? Love the illustration. But really? I don't have time right now. Well, that's upsetting. And I'm probably a wee bit on the drunk side. To be... Yeah, I should check that one. Oh, yeah, drunkenness. I'm a little drunk. I thought I could take a single moonshine. Alright, I don't want to be taking care of the dog right now. Just gonna go and check everything's alright with those guys, then I'm gonna go to sleep. I probably should take a hair of the dog. Okay, first of all...
How are you?
Much better with hot food in my belly. But a pitcher of wine would be the best remedy.
Don't overdo it, though. Better to lose one eye than drink yourself blind.
Okay.
Any orders, Captain?
Now, eat and sleep. I'm not sure how long they'll treat us this well, so make the most of it.
Fair enough. Okay. Alright, I want to know.
What happened at Nebakov after the Praggers took the fortress?
You're asking me?
Of course. I know you weren't there, but maybe you heard something. You know what goes on, right? I only remember that diabolical shot. Nothing after that.
That must have been really terrible. I heard the shot all the way from Troskowitz. I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, Von Aulitz's men hanged everyone they found there. I'm sorry, but most of ours got left behind there.
There was this healer called Clara there.
A girl of yours?
Yeah, I don't know her that well.
No, I don't know her well. But she was very kind to me.
We flirted a little.
I suppose now I'll never see her again.
Poor girl. May God forgive her sins and grant her eternal rest. You have to live every day like it's going to be your last. That's all you can do in our trade.
Our trade.
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know. Zizka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Did you know him?
Aye. He was a good man. He saved my life once.
Oh, I didn't know that. Do you want to talk about it?
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
Right.
Do you know Kozlik? Clever little fella. Surely he managed to get out alive.
I know him very well, and I reckon you're right. If anyone managed to escape from Nabokov, it was him. At least I hope so.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all.
I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
No, that's all right. Thanks.
Okay.
What do you think of Lord Pisek?
He's a real man, at least. Noble and good-mannered, but I hope his age has weakened his hearing. You should be ashamed of yourself asking about him when he's right next to us.
Oh, sorry.
What do you plan to do now?
What do you think? Have a proper meal and then go and lie down?
You know what? Now is definitely not the time, especially since I'm not completely sure I understand what's going on between these two.
That's a good plan. Sleep well.
You too. You're gonna need your strength. We have lots of work ahead of us.
I mean, if he wasn't here, I might. I'm not sure they're together like that, but it's... I don't know, it's... difficult to tell. And she... Sorry, am I in the way? Bloody hell. Alright, I tell you what. I can't read. I'm wondering if I can have another laugh. What do you think? I got some clothes to launder. Oh,
what do you have for sale?
What are you selling? There's a point. Let's have a look. Got food. You got any books? No. All right. Tailor's kit. Can I sell you anything? Like crappy, horrible... All right, got some old fine wine that I definitely do not want to try myself. Maybe you could give it to some of the, you know... Oh, I've got a few other things. Casper's ring. No, I'm going to keep it. But I'm going to sell... Oh, wait a minute. She's got 35. I'm not going to sell her much. That's for sure.
Satisfied?
That sounds really interesting. Lower it a little more, and I'll be satisfied.
Right, okay. Well...
Aye, that sum will convince me.
Got a little extra food.
Happy
There's
to be
probably
of
some more
service,
food I
sir.
could pick up, but I just wanted to... I don't suppose I can... I really could do with laundering some of my other clothes, but you know what? That's not going to happen, is it? Right, where was the kitchen, do you think? I'm going to bed. Come here, come here.
Here, Matt.
I got some cooked beef, but right now, you have some more bacon.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
There you go. You should be good now. I'm just going to go and check up there to see if there's any other food I can snaffle. He did actually cop a plate. I am not... Whoa! I'm sorry! Did not mean to stand... Oh, there he is. Gamekeeper's letter. Cheese, more cheese. Apple, that's what... No? Can I not pick up the apple? Oh, someone's bitten into it. That's annoying. Okay. Okay, GameKit. Why is this on the food? Oh, I was just going to read. I thought I'd just pick up and read it. Thought it was like something that's this is the food I have prepared for everybody. I hope you enjoy it or something. Gamekeeper's letter. To the esteemed Lord Peter of Pisek, I would not like to depart this world without informing you of a matter that greatly troubles me. I recently visited the old hunting lodge near Bylany and was deeply dismayed by its deplorable condition. Once a beautiful and cosy building where you yourself were a frequent guest, it is now left to the mercy of the wild animals, overgrown and falling into ruin. I earnestly ask you, if you care at all about the memories of our shared youth, to reach out to the new owner, the monastic authority, to arrange for its restoration. Rhinash, former estate gatekeeper. Is that gatekeeper? Gamekeeper. Gamekeeper. Okay, well, I'm going to go to bed. Just going to wish you good night and thank you for your hospitality, I think. No, I'm not. I'm going to be a very nosy person. Cause, kind of what I do.
I mean no discourtesy, but I've never heard of you, sir.
Oh, that
Fret not. I take no offence. I can tell you come from far away. Everyone here in the region knows me. I used to be the Mint Master, the king's official who oversees the Italian court, where the Prague Russian is minted out of Kuttenberg silver.
That sounds important.
Indeed it is. And that is why Sigismund stripped me of my office as soon as he took control of Kuttenberg.
Uh-huh.
I know we're in Suchdol, and that this fortress belongs to you, but I don't know anything else about it. Or about this area.
It's not exactly a royal castle, as you can see. You'll find dozens of such fortresses around Kuttenberg. As the town grew richer, many burghers wanted to climb the social ladder to join the nobility. They bought land and built fortresses. Kuttenberg is surrounded by plains, so they've been springing up like mushrooms after the rain.
Okay. Didn't really tell me much, but okay then. Right, well, I guess it's just time to go get some sleep. Okay. And see what tomorrow brings. Because what I'd like to say, it can't bring anything worse than I've had the last few days, but I really do not like challenging the universe that way. It has a nasty habit of saying, hold my beer. Another nightmare. See. That's what I should have done. Left him lying on the floor so I could stab him 25
So you got your revenge?
Yeah.
Father, did it make you feel any better? It did.
A little.
So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Burgov.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
No. Especially seeing as I'm stood in the red light. And you in the white.
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, The Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
It's Zizka.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not.
Not at all.
Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
Oh, there really are no need for formalities with me.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Fine, Zizka. Will do. Oh, she brought me breakfast. Oh, wow. Oh, she brought me breakfast. Oh, I like her. She seemed a bit nervous around me. Can't think why, although... Yeah, I mean, apparently I at least took my armour off before going to bed, but I guess I do look like I'm ready to, well, not just eat breakfast.